Hello Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel, T to the Y to the N to the ARA. Alright, today we're going to see what's going on in your energy. So Spirit, please give me a message for the Sagittarius Collective. Remember, this is a general reading. And if you want a personal reading, please check out BeingTymara.com at the link in the description box below. Alright, we're going to see what energy is coming towards you. Alright, what energy is coming towards Sagittarius? Okay. We have step into the spotlight. Financial security. Goal-oriented. Let's get 3 more. Toxic. Okay, that's just random. Work-related conflict and challenges. And ask your ancestors to show you the way. Right here at the bottom of the deck, we have leveling up. Okay, let's get a few more. I feel like somebody at work could be struggling, or your work, either work has become very toxic, it's a toxic environment, or something centered around your work has become toxic. Or there's something with financial security, it's kind of toxic, the behavior or a situation, maybe someone is financially struggling or something, or trying to figure some things out, or there seems to be some conflicts at work or some challenges at work that seem to be very toxic. And in order for someone to get out of this situation, it's time for you to level up. I feel like this somebody's work or work environment is becoming toxic, and there's a lot of conflicts and challenges here because it's time for you to level up. So they want you to shift, they want you to move around, they want you to get out this environment. You could have been contemplating changing your job or changing your career, but the reason why you have not done that is because you kind of like, I don't know what to do, what's my next step. And that's why they're telling you it's time for you to ask your ancestors to show you the way. So it may be time for you to pray, connect with your ancestors, write stuff down, channel, or do something to figure out what do you need to do next. I'm getting that you're a goal-oriented person, so you have these goals that you want to meet in life, especially when it comes to your finances. Maybe there's a number you want to make per month. There's also someone wants to retire is what I'm hearing. You want to retire, you know what money you want to make. Like I see like these goals that you're writing down, or maybe you feel you're channeling. But once again, it's just like, what am I doing next? What's my next step? I feel like somebody is secure at their job, but at the same time, the job is just not working for you anymore because it's toxic. So they're calling for you to step into the spotlight, and this is going to help you level up in your financial security and meet your goals. What else is going on here? Where they are calling for you to step into the spotlight is on the internet. They're even calling for you to step into the spotlight on the internet, or to connect with other people, to be connected to other people. Maybe you are a distant person. Maybe you're a person who tends to keep to themselves. But I feel like this could be in reference to somebody with a podcast, because I hear tune in. Somebody could be wanting to do a radio show, be on the radio, start a podcast, sing a song, be on Spotify. I just hear internet. Maybe you want to be a social media influencer, or something that requires you to be connected to other people. You could be alone or spend a lot of time alone, maybe not have many friends, and they're telling you to start connecting with other people, to get out there, go to meet and greets, find some way to connect with other people, join some groups. Once you step into the spotlight, this is where this financial security is going to come from. I feel like it does not matter how many times I read. I pull from so many different decks. I have a ton of decks. I feel like everybody 5 readings or so, the same message comes out. It may be something may be tweaked just a little bit different, but throughout all my different decks, the same message comes out. So somebody still has not done it the way that they would like. What else is going on here? Yeah, I feel like we have Verge coming out, about to reveal, confess, um, commitment, a long-term relationship. It came out in reverse. Yeah, what I'm saying is that somebody's been at their job for a long time. Someone's been very committed, something you've been committed to for a long time, but then it became toxic. So I feel like something changed. Something is just not the same. Something you once was passionate about, you once loved, it's just not the same with this work-related conflict and challenges. It seemed like the job changed, they land people off. Something is just putting, look, we have roller coaster. Roller coaster is highs and highs, lows and lows. I feel like your job seems unpredictable. They're showing me one minute they set a rule. I'm seeing something with the rules, something to change with the rules. One minute they tell y'all to do this, and the next minute they're telling y'all to do that. And this may be something small, but this is the example they're giving me. One minute they're telling y'all need to bring your lunch boxes together. Next minute they telling y'all need to eat at in the school cafeteria or eat at the cafeteria. Like it's giving me something where maybe y'all keep changing leadership or there's a high turnover rate. Something feels like it keeps changing there. They'll set one rule, y'all follow that rule, then they set another rule, or it seems like there's a lot of complications what I feel with the leadership, and it's kind of affecting your money. Maybe one day you're working 5 days a week, the next week you're working 2 days a week. It's like a lot of inconsistencies, and I feel like this is causing your coworkers or everybody to be frustrated, and it's causing conflict or causing challenges. I feel like there's some backstabbing, undermining behavior. This is why I feel like this is becoming toxic. Someone once used to be happy about a job, but now it's starting to be draining. Y'all been there for a while. I also hear for some of you, I feel like I'm speaking to an older crowd or somebody that's older. I feel like specifically, I see somebody saying that this young crowd that's coming in, the environment is changing with this young crowd. I don't know who that applies to, but I feel like you're saying like this young crowd is changing or something seems different or nobody wants to work anymore. I just heard. I feel like also somebody could be going and complaining to HR with this about to reveal. Somebody's on the verge, but as you see this tea, so somebody's spilling all the tea. So I feel like somebody went and told on somebody or complained to HR and things are just getting out of control here. Confessing. So somebody could, or it could be just some gossiping just going on in this job or career. So maybe someone already started doing something on the side, moonlighting, making money on the side, but it's something small, selling cakes, selling platters, doing something, but I feel like you do it as a hobby and it needs to be taken seriously. What else is going on? But I feel like you have this connection with you've been at your long-term job, but someone doesn't have enough trust to switch. But this is where your level up is going to come from. What else is going on here? Give me more on this toxic energy. Trash. Discard, throwing out. They want you to get your keys. Look, this keys. Pack your keys up. It's the same note, same music, same song, different day, and it's very toxic. It's trash. You see how spirit be communicated? They just call this toxic energy trash. You need to discard it and throw it away. Discard, throw out, get rid of this toxic energy that's in your life and it's coming through your career, work related conflict, challenges. They said it's time for you to move around. You don't like it anymore. How is Sagittarius? Let me switch the cards. How does Sagittarius overall feel about their job? How's Sagittarius feeling about their job? You feel like it was meant to be. It was fated. This is something you always wanted to do. It was your destiny, something that was predetermined. Like it was easy for you to get, I feel. It came to you easily. It's something that you're skilled at. What else is going on now with this job? For some of you, y'all could be an event planner. It's something that's very public. At this job, you feel very social. Okay, what else? But now we have relationship coming out in the reverse. Yeah, when it comes to this work-related conflict or challenges, like you feel like it's very determined. The people that you were hanging with, like y'all were comfortable. Y'all would do. You liked your job because y'all would even celebrate together, had these events. Maybe y'all did potlucks. Y'all gathered. Y'all celebrated birthdays. Sometimes you and your coworkers will go out after work. You truly enjoyed your environment. Almost give me the energy like somebody working at Google or something. Maybe it's a business that is out there in the public or something that you do. You could work for the public. Maybe work for the government, work for the public, like almost like I feel like you do something in the community, like it's not in the private sector, but something that's public, like a bus driver, a train driver, working for the train tracks, working for the city, working for the hospital. Something that you like your job overall, you like that it allows you to be social. If you're a person who's by yourself most of the time, you could be single or maybe at home you don't have much going on. You like your job because it's very social, but your organization in general, that's going downhill. That's very toxic. But you overall like the job, or maybe I'm getting you like the money, you like the security, you like the benefits. This is what makes it hard for you to switch or go somewhere else. Yeah, it's like, but I'm getting it as a high turnover rate. The relationship there is just not good. Either the boss to employer relationship is just not good. Leadership is not my word. Trash. Leadership is trash is what I'm getting, or toxic, or the co-workers or something. The relationships is just not there. But what you do, you enjoy. That's what I'm getting. Let's get some tarot. So what's the challenge here with Sagittarius moving on? Well, we just said what the challenge is because you got all these good things going on. You enjoy the benefits, the money, the security, the dental, the medical, your co-pay. Maybe you paying into your 401k or something. You enjoy that. So, Two of Cups in reverse. Once again, we have relationships in the reverse, and it's about a relationship in the reverse. It's too much disharmony. Y'all don't trust the organization. It's too many. It's a lot of tension, imbalances, leadership not listening to employees, people backstabbing each other, eight of swords in a reverse. Um, and you're wanting your freedom. It's either you're wanting your freedom or you need to get your freedom. But you're afraid that there's going to be a financial loss here. If you move on from this job, it's almost like somebody being in a toxic relationship because of the benefits, and you're afraid that if you moved on, you're going to lose out on some good money. There's some insecurity that's going to come. Being at this job, there's a lot of financial security, but if you walk away from this job, there's a worry that there may be this financial loss, and this is kind of what's limiting you on shifting and moving somewhere else. There's some self-limiting beliefs that if I move on to another job, I'm going to experience financial loss. But you know it's too much tension. Somebody's getting headaches. My neck is starting to hurt. Somebody be battling something with their neck. My neck is starting to hurt. Or shoulder. So at this moment, what's the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice? 10 of Cups in the reverse. They said wow. 10 of Cups in the reverse is like, normally this is my family card. It's an unhappy family. This organization is unhappy. They're miserable. It's too much disharmony here. Misaligned values, like your job or career does not align with your values anymore with who you are today. It may have been good when you started this job 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, or hell, a month ago, however long. It seems like the values of this job, and they keep showing me the leadership. For whatever reason, they're showing me the leadership. It's too much disharmony there. I feel like they don't care about their employees the way that you thought, or maybe when you apply for this job, they said that they did, or maybe it's in their vision statement, mission statement. But once you got in this organization, it's like it's too dysfunctional. Every man for themselves is what it feels like. And they're telling you to go towards what you love with this Page of Cups. Trust your intuition. Go towards what you love. Go towards what you care about. Trust into the messages that you're getting. Go towards what's going to make you happy. With the Page of Cups, this is the energy of there being a new love, a new passion there. That's the advice. It's too much disharmony here. Struggling relationships. Go towards your new love. Be a dreamer. Follow your dreams. There's going to be a happy surprise on the other side. What is this happy surprise? We have 5 of Cups. The Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. So what is this happy surprise? If you don't leave, you're going to regret it. Cups, how you feel. There's going to be regret here. There's going to be disappointment. It's like, but stand here in this energy, you feel gloomy, miserable, sad at your job, but you're stuck in this indecision. You're not making a decision. This is a person avoiding making a difficult decision. It's like it's hard for you to choose and decide, but it's constantly weighing on you. You're constantly thinking about it. It's all these emotions, and they telling you making this decision on the other side of that. Either if you stay, there's going to be regret, but if you go, there's this happiness. It's a positive outcome. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel renewed. All is going to be well. There's a lot of success that's going to follow with you switching careers and going into what you love. You're going to feel young again. This is going to be fun. You're going to be doing what you're passionate about. You're going to feel like a kid all over again because you're doing something new, exciting, creative. You're being able to dictate your schedule. This is you either going into a new career or you working for yourself. But whatever this is, they're telling you step into the spotlight. Step into the spotlight. This is going to allow you to level up big time. Okay? Let's see then. What's going to happen with the Sagittarius finances if they switch careers? They said you saw that card, you saw Spirit throw that card out there, say entrepreneur spirit. Nurture your innovative ideas for future financial success in business. You hold valuable information. So this is you going into your going into new ideas, processes, development, inspiration, creativity, vision, and growth. They say you have an entrepreneur spirit. So this isn't for everybody. This is very specific. This is very specific. So if anything resonates with you, please leave me a message down below and I'll see you next time. So take care.